you know, at the end of the day, you guys have a history of
winning,
winning, and you know, but Bone and 3 6 Mafia had a bit of beef. We
had beef. At first, it was like real beef until we actually, hung out with each other and talked to each other. Whether it was Paul hanging out with one of them or I was hanging out with Lazy, you know what I'm saying? However it was, we started to get to know what we really was mad about, which was from our city, we like to be called by our name, not by a nickname you want to call us.
Yeah.
So, it is what it is.
Yeah, and it's ironic because Bizzy Bone was the one that actually had the verse on the Biggie song, Notorious Thugs. Right. Where he said 666 rivals, spitting fire.
Right.
You know, which is the first time I ever heard of any sort of issues with y'all. You know, I didn't know anything about any sort of thing. But when he did that, and listen, that ended up becoming a timeless song on a timeless album, one of the best-selling hip-hop albums of all time. So, you know, and it's funny how Bizzy, once again, was the one who actually said that.
Yeah.
He's the outspoken one.
I pretty much know why he did that, because at the time, we was on top. We was doing our damn thing. Couldn't nobody outdo us from the style of music we was making. And then at the time, they just couldn't, they weren't going to be able to handle us. So by him being the one to always start something, that's just their problem with their group, because we also had me and Lloyd that was quick to start something, you know what I'm saying? So we was following Juicy problem too, so it is what it is.
Yeah, and Bizzy kind of had a history of issues. You know, at one point, people said he kind of went crazy. He was speaking in tongues.
Yeah, that's why Boo kept telling that nigga, you should have took your pills.
Yeah, that was Boo saying that?
Yeah, that was Boo saying, you should have took your pills.
Well, luckily, man, it all worked out as a successful event. It's gone down in history. I love seeing it. And luckily, no one actually got hurt. No one got killed.
Right.
You know, and it was a successful event. What was it about Swizz Beatz called some people out? He didn't really say names.
Yeah, I think, in real life, Timberland and Swizz Beatz, the one started as verses. You know what I'm saying? Right. And even though they sold it to someone else, they probably still got their hands in it, where it can be a blowback on them if artists coming up there and using their rap beef to show out in front of the cameras and shit. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So I feel like by him actually probably was looking and watching, and he knew that Bizzy was, started some bullshit. He didn't think that it was juicy because, he probably would have said something about that on the internet, but he was just speaking on Bizzy, tried to bite him or some shit.
Yeah. Well, like I said, man, classic battle. We had been talking about it for a while, because remember, it was supposed to happen a year ago or something. We talked about it on the show. It finally happened. I loved it. Love to see you on stage doing your thing. Still getting your love and your shine and everything, man. And, like I said, me and Paul have always been cool. I just interviewed Project Pat. I just interviewed LeChat.
LeChat, yeah, my girl.
I had interviewed, Gangsta Boo before. And I interviewed Juicy back in the day. So, I've always been in the mix with all of y'all.
You've always been family. You've always been family.
Exactly. And I've interviewed Bone before. Matter of fact, I think damn near every member at some point.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I got love for all y'all. I'm glad it all worked out. And there we go.